Driven from their homes by armed invaders, a few hardy refugees faced the prospect of starting again. They would found a new village deep in the countryside. With a new settlement established, the first priority was locating a reliable food source. The simplest source was gathering from nature. With a healthy supply of food, the village could start to grow. To do so, it would need more hands to share the work.
Yeah, Puerta, apple. Puerta, Wordle. Huh? Yeah. Meta.
The new workforce could now turn to the growing village's needs. First, they would build a mill near their food source, so villagers could drop off gathered berries more easily.
Work that day. Yaru.
Next, the growing village would need wood to build with.
Yeah, still ya each. You went there.
The growing community now had a steady supply of lumber. To make wood collection easier, villagers could erect a lumber camp near the forest.
Work hard.
Thanks to the camp, villagers no longer needed to travel as far to drop off lumber. The village now required additional houses to support its growing population.
Working day. Yaru. Working day. Shalas Yarwa. Each winner. Working day. Yes, sir. Work hard. Onrad.
With additional housing in place, even more villagers could join the workforce. But a populous village would soon exhaust the natural food sources. To grow, the community needed dedicated farms.
Yeah. Work handy.
Huh? Work end day. Waiter. Work end day.
Woodsmen and farmers now kept the village well supplied. Further growth required knowing the countryside and finding more resources. For that, communities employed scouts. Able to move quickly and see great distances, scouts were key to discovering new resources. The most important thing for a scout to locate was a ready source of gold. To prevent having to haul ore large distances, expanding communities would establish a mining camp near the source of gold.
Where can?
Yes, sir. Huh?
A well-placed camp ensured efficient gold mining.
Reader, yeah. Ridende. Yeah.
With a good supply of gold, the village was becoming a large town. The signpost of this growth would be the construction of a large landmark.
Yeah. Gongande. Workende. Huh? Workende. Yes, sir. Gande. Huh? Work handy. Huh? Worker. Yaru. Konflikt. Yeherende. Cheerless abidende. Work handy.
Yeah. Work end day. Waiter. Fair and on.
With the landmark in place, the once sleepy village announced itself as a thriving feudal township. The townsfolk had been driven from their homes before, however. This time, they would defend themselves.
What survey say?
The first step would be constructing a barracks for infantry.
What survey say? Heading on.
Your way, you all. Eat your work.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Go, go! Hoorah! Yes, sir. West Valhalla.
Fair enough.
Eat your worker.
What's their faith, eh?
Once it had a barracks, the town could establish a standing force of soldiers. Simple infantrymen armed with spears were a common choice for these militias.
Barry.
Here's upper. That's Shule Bayo Timbran.
I'm your worker. Working day on Echo.
Estes comende. Yes, they'll fend, eh?
Yaru to work. Gongende at Akerham.
Garwiga.
Reader each here. Each will a reader. Redende ut. I'm your worker. A orthelender Cuthleach.
Yes, sir.
What help?
Yes.
Each you will.
The town now had a militia and could look to reclaim the lands lost to invasion. The invaders had blocked the road north with a stout palisade. Although spears were of little use against these walls, the militia could burn down the obstacle with torches.
Got a vegan? Yes, sir. Tisha. Yerwaf got a vegan.
With the road open, the militia could now reclaim their lands in the north. First, the spearmen had to deal with a lone sentry. Advancing aggressively, the militia eliminated the enemy sentry. The invaders had a small cavalry camp guarding the road, but the militia was ready to attack. Spears were highly effective against cavalry, allowing the militia to win the day. All that remained was to destroy the invaders' stables. The invaders' cavalry post was destroyed, but other enemy positions awaited further up the road. Hostile archers defended the next camp, which would put spearmen at a disadvantage. The township needed cavalry of its own to deal with this, and so would need to build stables. To deploy that cavalry quickly, the town needed to build their stables near the front lines. Fortunately, friendly villagers came out of hiding and joined the effort.
Cheerless here. Each timber things. Each timber things. Each timber theos. Yes. Dije obviously. Cheerless der finde hestem. That shule bayo timbred.
Garu upa. Hurra!
With stables in place, the town could field horsemen of its own.
Need your worker.
Yes, sir.
There are you worker.
Yes, sir. West Puhala, Gongende at Akerham.
And your worker. That Shule Bayo Timbre.
Yes, sir. West Puhala.
What 33? Each your worker. And your worker. Each timber theos. Fair and done.
Yeah. Iaru.
Yes, sir. West Puhala. Each timbre theos.
Theod, Vin Hester. Eore Iaru. Iaru. Eore Iaru. Yeah, Vin Hester. Iaru.
The town now had a rapid light cavalry, skilled at harassing slower targets, such as archers.
Slayer or hard.
Garu Upa.
The cavalry eliminated the enemy archers and moved on to destroying the archery range itself. The invaders' archers and their camp were destroyed. A final enemy emplacement remained, one fortified with palisades and defended by spearmen. To deal with this target, the town would need longbowmen. First, they needed to build archery ranges in the area regained from the invaders. Once more, friendly villagers arrived to help.
Eoredas Yahweh. Eoredas. Hellsborough.
With several archery ranges in place, the town could add longbowmen to its forces.
Estes kommer off with that.
T-Day.
Each timber things.
Yes, sir.
Estes commander. What? Yes, sir. Understood. Fair enough.
Yeah, and you work. Catherine, they would do.
Gör det uppe. Yarway, you are. Ichi willa hua wudu. Yes, sir. Where's the water? Each a worker. Yes, sir. Where's the water?
And you worker? That Shule Bayo Timbran.
Fair you worker.
Fail that name. Fail for Flanboga a rod. Strela Fuse. Flamboga a rod. Strela Boren Yaru. Strela Fuse. Fail that name. Ja, Flanboga a rod. Strela Fuse. Flamboga a rod. Strel Boren Yaru.
A strong force of archers could eliminate enemy spearmen at a distance, so long as they took the proper position.
Strel Boren Bereth. Heragongath on way.
Garwiga, mid-May.
Yeah, what each year. Yeah, on Styria. Strel Boren. Equilla. Jesus. Yes, sir. Gath, Strelborn. Foliende, Hazen.
What surface they? Eos the lender, Cuthlich.
Abuga Kuthlincha. Gath, Strelborn.
Remet Garu, Aknawa.
You need it up.
Eoredes. Fair.
Strelborn, Yerwa.
last of the invaders fell to the resurgent homegrown population. Now that their lands were free of enemies, the town could take the next step in its growth and become a powerful medieval city. Here, too, the erection of a great landmark would be the signpost of this growth.
Yes, sir. West Duhala. Each a work. Here a upper. Each timber theos. Here a upper.
Where a few lowly refugees had founded a small village, now rose a mighty city. From there would grow an empire.